Okay, so I'm going to try to do this in English so it's a bit easier to understand from that video that you watched. I'm just going to be using these two colors for now. We're going to start with the gray, same as the video. So I'm going to start with a 13, multiple of 13 plus 2. And right now I'm just using my regular crochet hook, so it looks like with this pattern you don't really need a Tunisian hook. So I'm just going to do the same as she was doing, just 2 sets of 13. Eight, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2. So from here you have that nice little chain. I'm gonna work row 1. I'm just gonna go into one of the loops. I like using the back one, but it's entirely up to you. Just make sure you use the same loop throughout. And we're just gonna do single crochets throughout. I might not be able to recreate the entire video, but I'll show you what I can for now, and then we'll finish later when I get back from picking up my kiddos. Be careful not to split your yarn. Alright, now something I noticed on the video is after she cuts the yarn, she doesn't start where the yarn was cut. She starts at the other end. So over here, because I don't have my scissors on me, I'm just going to leave it. But, so now that we're at the end, that's where you would fasten off and cut your yarn. And then start with the next color. Okay, so I'm going to grab my yellow here. Oh. And we're gonna do our slip knot as if we were starting a new row, because for all practical purposes we are. And leave a little bit of a loop, and then we're gonna grab that row that we just made, and on the first stitch here on the back loop only, we're just gonna insert our hook, bring that loop through, and this is where you're gonna get to do a little bit of Tunisian. So we're gonna insert our hook into the next stitch on the back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. You're going to do that until you have 13 loops on your hook. I feel like I split the yarn there. I did. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. This is where the Tunisian hook could come in handy if you're using yarn that's too big like this one. She's probably using more like a sport or something a lot smaller than this. Alright, so from here we're going to yarn over, pull through 1 loop, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to do that a couple more times. So that's number 3, 4, and number 5. And then here she's going to yarn over and pull pull up through 4 loops. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you have like a little set of 3 right there in the middle. And then we resume with yarn over and pull through 2 loops until you're down to 1 loop on your hook. Now we're gonna do from here a knit stitch. So with the knit stitch, you'll see that each of those posts, I have a little hole in between. So you're gonna go through the middle onto the back, yarn over and pull up a loop. So we're gonna do that with the next 4 stitches here. 2, 3, and 4. And then when you get to this middle section, so you're not going to do anything with that first one, and we're not going to do anything with the last, just with the middle. And we're still going to do a knit stitch. So split that post, yarn over, pull through, and then we're going to move on to the next stitch over here. Okay, and then we're going to pull up a loop onto all these stitches. Whenever we get to the end, you do what is kind of known as an end stitch. So if you turn your work sideways, you'll see that it kind of creates a little V right there. So you want to make sure that you catch that V, yarn over and pull through. Okay, from here we're just gonna yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. And then we're gonna yarn over and pull through 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then yarn over, pull through 2 the rest of the row. And then we're going to repeat that process. So what this is doing is that it's going to be reducing your stitches by 1 side on each side of that half point. So we're still going to do our knit stitch. This time it's just going to be 3 stitches. 2, 3. We get to that cluster again, and we're going to go to the middle one and do your knit stitch there. And then we skip the next little piece right there onto the next stitch, and we're going to do 3 more knit stitches. And then we're going to do our end stitch. Yarn over, pull through, then yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then here's going to be the next yarn over, pull through 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to do this again. We're going to keep reducing, so this time it's just going to be 2 knit stitches, and then we're going to go to the middle of that cluster, do a knit stitch there, and on to the next set, 2 knit stitches and your end stitch. And then yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and then we're going to do our yarn over, pull through 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to do this again, just 1 knit stitch this time, 1 in the middle of the cluster. There should be a next stitch right here. There we go. And then your end stitch. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 4, yarn over, pull through 2. And then I think this one, she still did in the middle right here, 1 knit stitch. And she just did a pull through, and then from here, I think she just started doing a slip stitch, so you should have 6 stitches here to be able to do so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6-ish. Maybe she did 1 more. So we're gonna just go through, yarn over, whoop, and then pull through onto the next stitch. You're going to do the slip stitches all throughout, and then you're going to repeat this same thing you just did onto the next set of 13 stitches. So you would skip that one and go into the next one, and then this is where you would start the next set. Actually, I think this one I'll have to rewatch it, but that's at least the first little section. I'll rewatch again and start from here forward and send the next video.